The RS. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Y'all, yes. I've been pumping out these vlogs, ain't I, y'all? Sticking and moving. Y'all, ooh. The past couple of days, y'all. Anyway, like I said, women issue. This cycle has knocked me on my back. When I tell you, I have to get everything cleared from my cardiologist first. I think I'm going the route of a hysterectomy. This is totally ridiculous. And I think it was you, Meredith, who had left a comment in a comment section that your fibroids were so bad that you were hemorrhaging. Oh, honey, I was there. This is like totally ridiculous. So I go see my cardiologist on the 3rd, and he's going to look at all my blood work. And the reason why I have to get approval from my cardiologist is because he has to approve me being off of that blood thinner that you have to be on, mandatory. When you have stents put in your heart, you have to be on those blood thinners for at least 4 months, 4 to 6 months, until they take you off. I mean, that's just, procedure, protocol, when you have to have stents in place. But the reason why my cardiologist has to, approve it and make sure it's okay is because I would have to come off the blood thinners for 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days prior of the surgery. And if he says it's too soon after your procedure, because y'all remember I had my procedure on December the 2nd, and it's just now right at 30 days, and I start my heart rehabilitation. I start that on the 4th of January. So I got a lot going on. I'm gonna be busy the first 2 to 3 months of 2023. Again, rehabilitate, going through rehab. They have to hook you up to the different machines and put you through a gamut of tests, so they can make sure your heart is functioning properly. So, but when I tell you, this can't happen soon enough. And for you women who know, this cannot happen soon enough, because hormonally, I'm not even in menopause. I'm very, as they say, fertile myrtle. My levels are normal hormonal levels and all that, da-da-dee-da-da-da-dee-da-da. So even at 52, I'm nowhere near. But these fibroids, because I've had fibroids removed before, and I've had the ablation done to calm my cycles down. But it's just, let me tell you, I was praying, honey. I felt like, I was not speaking, it just is what it is. I was the woman with the issue of blood. And y'all, like I said, I know this might be TMI for some folk, but again, this is my channel, and we women, listen, we go through things, and I'm a woman of age, and I want to talk about it. And y'all just keep me in prayer, because honey, it's like this now. And like I said, the Lord knows I'm getting to my healthier place. I'm correcting and fixing some things that need to be fixed in my system. So this is just, again, part of the process. But honey, let me tell you something. I am going to be rejoicing wholeheartedly. I'm talking about, we're going to have a party. Yeah. I'm hoping and praying, because my lab work, didn't look bad at all for hormonals, and my iron is fine, so I'm not anemic or anything like that. So we shall see, y'all. We shall see. Hold on. But yeah, y'all, I'm here picking up some medicine they prescribed for me. It's a hormone. It's a metroxylin, proglycerin. Y'all, don't ask me to pronounce this stuff. To help with the bleeding and the cycle and all that. So I'm here to pick that up. And something for some pain, honey, because ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm gonna go to my mom's house for a few minutes. But Happy New Year to me. Happy New Year to y'all. I'm gonna be at the house, so I'm going and getting all this done. It's just right at almost 1 o'clock. I gotta go by Walmart, and that's it. That's all. I was gonna get up and work out this morning, which is Saturday. When y'all see this, it's probably late Saturday when I post. My body wanna let me. Okay, medicine is picked up, and of course the cost was 0.00 for both. See how you going to get this stuff filled and get it in before get it in on or before the 31st, and you've met your deductible. There's no cost. I tell you, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, I gotta go. Also drop some stuff off to my oldest granddaughter and her mom. So let me do that. I tell you what, that's why, you know, I continuously pray over my health and strength, because, you know, when other family members need your assistance and stuff like that, I mean, you know, we just have to do what we have to do. It truly does take a village. It takes a village when it comes to family issues. And like I said, you know, one thing I've learned about, you know, in health and just in general, but specifically health, and that's why, again, I'm just in that season, y'all. That's what I'm gonna be talking about. It is so important that, you know, we are on top of our health as we get older, because your children are getting older. Your children may be working, and they may not have the ability to take off for 2 and 3 days at a time to come see after you, or to run you to this appointment, or you got to have a specific surgery done, and you know, you need somebody to drive you. And if you don't have anybody to drive you, then you're going to have to hook up with one of these services where you're going to have to pay some money for somebody to come pick you up after your surgery, make sure you get home. Because, you know, for those of you in the medical field, if you don't have a said driver to take you to and from surgeries, outpatient surgeries, they will cancel the surgery, because you have to have all those type of things in place. And so now that, again, as I get older and as I recognize, Tanya, you have to continuously do and remember to make healthy choices, eating. Make sure you're getting up, exercising, doing some type of physical cardiovascular type of exercises every single day. Even if you don't go to the gym every day, get on that walk pad, Tanya. Get out and walk. When you check the mail every day, go up and down your street. Do some type of extra physical activity every single day for the rest of your life, because it is so important about sustaining your health. And even if you are healthy, we never know when something may occur, or you have to have some type of medical treatment. And it got me to thinking. I said, you know, that's one thing about whether you're married or you have a person or a companion. Let me tell you something. It's so important to have relationships And I'm not saying that get married so you'll make sure somebody's there if something go to the left. That ain't what I'm saying. Now that's nice. That's an awesome benefit of having a spouse or having a companion. So if something goes to the left, they can step in and be your health advocate. And that's just the thing. It is so important about relationships and having, whether it's a family member or a good Judy or whatever you want to call it, because it is so important that you have some type of relationship where if something happens, you can pick up the phone and call and say, listen, on the 33rd of the month, and I know that ain't possible, the 33rd, but y'all understand what I'm saying. On the 29th of the month, can I call upon you to be XYZ or do this, that, or the other? So that when that time comes, you can do what you need to do. You can help where you need to help. You can assist where you need to assist. But if everybody jacked up and can't do anything, you're in a pickle. But then there again, the word says, money answereth all things. So even if you don't have a person, oh, come on, hear me today, y'all. Even if you don't have a person that can come to your rescue like that and be that person, be that liaison, be your health advocate, then at least you the money again answers all things, and you can, call up whatever medical transport service. Uber, I think, has some type of system like that or whatever, and you can call and say, listen, I don't have anybody that can come and get me, or whatever the case may be. But at least look in your local municipalities, look in your local government and your health services and find out. That's what they're there for. That's why we all pay taxes. If you have, or state tax or federal taxes, and those federal taxes are allocated for certain states for these types of. Find out what's available, so that if you don't have a person or somebody at the church that you can call because you sick and shut in, and you don't have a church home, or you don't have someone at your church that can come and see about you, then if you've got funding, money, finances, moolah, get those things set up. Have those numbers by your phone or in your book, so that you can make those phone calls and you can get your medical health taken care of and seen about. Just like with me going to the rehab, I got to go to 36 sessions. So I'm going to try to do 2 per week. Because again, I'm still a working gal. So that it's not such a burden on my staff, I'm going to, that's how I plan to set it up. Now, if I have to set it up 3 times a week, then let's roll. But thanks be unto God, I'm able to physically drive myself there and physically drive myself back. But some people who have to have rehabilitation, who knows where certain rehabs is not even available locally where you are, just depending on where you live. And so for me, it's important for me to make sure that I'm legal, I'm legit, I keep up my car insurance. I make sure that when I get out here on this highway, I act like I got some sense and drive and be very paying attention to everything and everybody around me. Because, honey, let me tell you something. This day and age, unless you got, again, money, internet, all things, where you can pick up an Uber so you can go wherever it is that you need to go, because you ain't got time to wait for Shaquita and them, that so-and-so person ain't reliable. There are people who are afraid to drive. I mean, it's a real true fear. It's a real hard true fear that they don't like to drive. And so, they've never tried to attain license, but this day and age, the way the world is and the way everybody got stuff to do, let me just say this. Get yourself legit. Get yourself legit. Young men, young women, don't jack up your license. And don't jack your mess up to the point of where you can't get your license because you've been driving without license for 99 years and nobody really wants to trust you driving their car because you ain't got no legitimate license. You ain't got no driver's license. And it's unfortunate. And even if, let's say, you are in a family that may need your assistance when health issues perk up, can't even call upon you to take us nowhere because you ain't got no license. Oh my God. Okay. Am I stepping on some toes? And it's just really the truth. Nobody can really rely on you. Nobody want you to drive their vehicle because, check your insurance clauses. You let somebody drive your car that is uninsured or unlicensed, and they get behind the wheel of your car and tear somebody up or tear your car up, honey, you'll either get your insurance revoked or, honey, you better bet your dollar bottom, baby, they're going to stick it to you with premiums. And you're going to have all kinds of points on your insurance. And, baby, by the time they get through with you, in order for you to drive your own car again, you're going to have to pay almost a mortgage payment. Or you're going to have to call the general and have one of them policies where your deductible is $1,000 or $1,500. The devil is a lie. Oh, absolutely not. I'm on one today. Am I on one today? Y'all, I'm on one today because I'm cramping. Let me go ahead on. And matter of fact, let me go on and I forgot. I thought I had left a bottle of water in here. Let me go run in and get what I need to get out of here and get me a bottle of water so I can take this medicine because yeah, y'all know how y'all know how it is when that pain hit. But anyway, but seriously though, I'm being serious about that thing, y'all. When it comes to health, honey, like I said, I signed up for this because, like I said, once I get to a place of #NoMedicine, like I said, all of 2023, I'm making decisions with no fear, just peace. I'm getting myself to a healthy place. So when I finally do get ready to retire, baby, I don't want to have to go through running up all the time up and down. I don't want to spend my latter years running up and down the highway to the doctor. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. I'm going to getting it done now, correcting things, educating myself on food, nutrition, diuretics, all of that. Yes, ma'am. I'm learning all of that now. Unfortunately, I had to learn more about it at 52, but I'd rather go on and get it behind me and continue to press toward the mark than having to wait to do it when I'm 62, 72. No. While I'm still a little cute. Y'all understand what I'm saying? While I'm still a little cute and I can sort of still move and travel and do some little adventures here and there. Oh yes, honey. But like I said, even at 52, I've traveled, I've done things. I'm a quote unquote military brat. I'm working, I've worked. So I've done a lot already in my lifetime. So, I'm the type of person, I want to be able to do some other things. But, at my age, I'm not a person, I don't go out and party. I go to house parties with friends and stuff like that, or I hang out with mom. I did, when I was in my 30s and all that, honey, I did all the hanging out. I had little book clubs at my apartment, and I had girls night out. I would arrange for us to go to the movies and stuff. I used to do all that stuff. Had a blast doing it. But honey, I'm at that age now. I like to do what I wants to do when I wants to do it. I'll go out, take me a little trip here and there. Now, COVID did slow us down. COVID slowed me down. I know it did. I know some people didn't miss a beat, but for me, COVID slowed me all the way down, honey. That put a little sit your tail down in you. But I like to come and go as I pleased. And like I said, I don't need a whole lot of folks to get it done. Absolutely not. Me, I know how to entertain myself. I really do. I keep a natural high. I know how to enjoy myself right by myself, and I know how to enjoy myself with folk. I surely do. I don't have to have a whole lot of folk around me. No. And I'm a fun person to be around. People think I'm a hoot. But every day, every weekend, having folk, do I have to have folk all around me? Oh, heck no. But when I do get around people and close knit friends, oh yeah, we have a great time. We cackle and lay eggs from cackling so hard, absolutely. But I love hanging with my family, with my grandchildren, with my child. I mean, you know, like I said, he's stay booked and busy. And you know, he does his own little get down. I wish they lived closer, you know, but it is what it is. But no, y'all, seriously though, relationship, I said all that to just say that as we enter into 2023, seriously, any relationship that can be salvaged, like I said, you have to chew the meat, spit the bone. You have to do and know what works for you. It's so important. It's so important. People need people. We need each other. We really do. And it truly does take a village. And whether you're a child or grown, real grown. That's why I can appreciate my neighbor. My neighbor, she checks on me, I check on her. You know. It just is what it is, you know. But anyway, let me get on in here. I'm sitting up here, people watching her, people coming in and out of the store. The liquor, what's it called? The ABC stores across the street over here, honey. People is in the liquor store. But anyway, love y'all. Y'all have an awesome new year. Be safe out there. Be safe out there. Amen. And then God willing, God bless. And it is his will that we all live and not die in the name of Jesus. So I will see y'all next year. Love you. Mean it. All right, y'all. Finished up. $55 later. And I came in here for one thing, but y'all know how it goes. Actually a beautiful day out here today. Beautimous. Absolutely beautimous.